Welcome to the CEO Insider, powered by YTexas. Welcome to the CEO Insider podcast, brought to you by YTexas. We welcome Stephanie Holley, who's the Vice President for Student Access and Success at the University of North Texas, Dallas.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you.
Very
and
good to be here
have you
and
here.
meet you.
The University of North Texas, Dallas. And it's very important that we say Dallas.
It is.
With that, let's talk about that.
Yes.
We all know the University of North Texas, but this is bringing the same education to the people of Dallas, correct?
That's exactly right. That's
Right.
exactly right. So we're located south of downtown Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
and we are our own university. We're part of the UNT system, but we are one of the campuses in the system, and we separated from UNT. We started with them and separated from them in fall of 15.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been on our own since then, and we have an amazing campus on the other side of downtown. So we really invite everybody out to come see us and be a part of what we're doing there in the neighborhood.
Stephanie, tell me and everyone watching and listening a little bit about your background.
So my background is in higher ed. I started out with the community college district and then moved to the university level. And so most recently, prior to UNT Dallas, I was with Texas A&M University in Commerce and then moved to UNT Dallas about 4 years ago. So my background is higher ed and really serving this population of first generation students, trying to provide access and then ultimately success and degree completion and finding a job and hopefully in the Dallas market so that we can keep our talent close to home.
You bring up something interesting, first generation to go to college. I graduated from college many, many years ago. Is the desire still out there with young people? Do they still see the importance of going to college, given today's world with technology and everything you can learn on YouTube? And is the desire still there for young people?
It's a very good question. I think, the thing that's most exciting is there's so many conversations about getting a credential, and we're not snobby about that. We're not exclusive. We don't feel that we need to be, as our president says, turfy about that.
Right.
But we love the fact that young people really are looking to improve and change their lives. And so we just want to be part of that conversation and part of that solution, that if a bachelor's degree or a master's degree at law school is part of that pathway, then we want to be there to provide that for them. So they are interested. They do want to get a credential
Right.
to improve their life.
Do you find, I was this way as a young man, people enrolling into school and not really sure what we want to do, and is that part of your job description to help them on that path to success?
It is. And I think now, because the state really has some guidelines around students choosing what they want to major in early enough that they're not taking courses that are not applicable.
Right.
So we're really trying to help them sort through how to make those decisions, how to experience through internships, through mentoring, through taking a class here or there to see, is this something that I'm really interested in? So it really is helping them as early as possible. And they're babies. So if you remember back to the time you were 18, we thought we were really old.
Right, right.
But now
and
we
knew
realized
everything, and
we knew everything.
everything.
We knew everything.
Yeah.
And now we realize we didn't know anything. And
Right.
so that guidance is really important as they're making those big decisions.
Are you seeing at the University of North Texas, Dallas, an upswing in the non-traditional student? Someone coming back to school that maybe, or returning, they worked for a little while and now are going back to school?
Absolutely. And we have a wonderful partnership with the Dallas County Community College District. And so we work very closely with them to help transition those adults that are returning, maybe have gotten some credit, but never did anything with it.
Right.
And so it is definitely part of our population to serve those individuals. Our transfer group is our largest group on campus. And so that's a really special group for us.
Right.
In terms of just helping them connect and get that degree when they've attempted maybe a time or two before, gathered some credits,
Right.
but really didn't know what they wanted to do. So very big part of our work.
Here we are just on the time of this recording, the day after Veterans Day. Do you see many men and women that are coming back, having served our country and now coming back to school, University of North Texas in Dallas.
We absolutely do. It's a big group for us. We're very proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of support services around that group, and we really try to cater to them
Good.
and recruit that group into our campus. We feel like they have a special place with us, and we're very focused on the support services that they need to be successful and productive. So a very important group at UNT Dallas.
You know, it's when you talk about education, I always go back to my grandfather, who we mentioned that we know it. He figured it all out by about 4th grade, decided to quit going to school, and he gave me a speech once that told me the short version of it. Susan said, "You can lose everything in your life, or someone can take it away from you.
Yes.
The one thing that can't be taken away is your education."
What a great word of advice.
Right.
It's true. I think as we look at even just lifelong learning,
Right.
you know, that it's incumbent on each of us to really choose those things that improve our lives, that add to us, and then we get to give back to other
Right.
people. And he's right. You can't take that away.
You can't take it away. And you get to reach back and help someone else
Absolutely.
along the way. It sounds like you're doing great things.
We love what we're doing, and thank you for noticing.
How was that transition back in 15? Was it tough?
It was tough from the sense of just getting all the systems pulled apart.
Right.
But it was exciting from the standpoint of knowing that we really were on the map and that people were paying attention to the southern Dallas area, and that our mission is really to serve that neighborhood and to really bring students into our campus who know and love that area, who have been a part of the southern Dallas mission all along,
Right.
but are now jumping on the bandwagon with all the new and wonderful things that we have going on. I mean, from the development side, the inland port and the jobs that are available. So all of those things just make it a wonderful place to be and to serve others.
Yeah, it sounds like a great area to have us, because if you think about it, if you can make it to a class in your neighborhood,
That's right.
and that's not on the other side of town, you're more likely to attend.
That's exactly right. And I don't necessarily have to pay for housing. I have
Right.
housing.
Right.
And that's a huge expense at the college level. So it's great.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to visit with us.
Thank
and
you for
best of luck
having
to
me.
you and
Thank
everyone
you.
enrolled at the University of North Texas, Dallas.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.